In 1911, archaeologists in the English village of Wilsford discovered a tiny artifact that would rewrite the story of humanity's interconnectedness, a 5,000-year-old iron bead. This bead, no larger than a grain of rice, was extraordinary not because of its size, but because of its material and origin. Composed of meteoric iron, it was unmistakably crafted long before humans mastered the art of smelting iron from ore. But the true marvel lay in how far this tiny bead had traveled, connecting distant civilizations and shedding light on the astonishing trade networks of the ancient world. A cosmic origin, the bead itself had an otherworldly beginning. Meteoric iron, as the name suggests, comes from iron-rich meteorites that fell to Earth. Unlike mined iron, which requires high-temperature furnaces to extract, meteoric iron can be shaped with relative ease, making it a valuable and rare resource in ancient times. The bead's journey likely began in what is now modern-day Egypt, where early artisans in the region of Gerza incorporated meteoric iron into jewelry and ceremonial objects as early as 3,200 BC. To ancient Egyptians, the celestial material carried spiritual significance, believed to be a gift from the gods. But how did a bead originating in Egypt make its way to England? The answer lies in an ancient network of trade routes that span continents and seas, connecting distant cultures long before the Silk Road or the Roman Empire. Ancient trade networks, a hidden web. When we think of globalization, we often imagine a modern phenomenon born of the Industrial Revolution or the Internet age. Yet, this humble bead is proof that humanity has been exchanging goods, ideas, and cultures for millennia. Archaeological evidence reveals a vast network of trade routes crisscrossing the ancient world, linking the civilizations of Mesopotamia, the Indus Valley, Egypt, and beyond. For example, the Sumerians, who flourished in Mesopotamia around 3000 BC, were master traders. They bartered textiles and agricultural products for precious metals and stones from faraway lands, including lapis lazuli from Afghanistan and timber from the Levant. Similarly, the Indus Valley civilization traded carnelian beads and other goods with Mesopotamia and Egypt. These exchanges required not only physical transport, but also shared systems of measurement, language, and trust, a testament to human ingenuity and cooperation. The meteoric iron bead found in England highlights the extent of these ancient connections. It's believed to have traveled through a series of trade links, from Egypt to the Mediterranean, then through Europe, and finally to Britain. Along the way, it may have been exchanged for amber or tin or other valuable commodities. Each stop on its journey added layers of cultural and economic significance, transforming it from a mere object into a symbol of human interconnectedness. Real-life example, the Ulubran shipwreck. One of the most compelling examples of ancient trade networks comes from the Ulubran shipwreck, discovered off the coast of Turkey. Dating back to the 14th century BCE, this Bronze Age vessel was a floating treasure chest of international commerce. Its cargo included copper ingots from Cyprus, tin from Afghanistan, glass from Mesopotamia, and even ivory and gold from Nubia. These goods represented a vast array of cultures and regions, all interconnected through trade. The Ulubran shipwreck serves as a real-life illustration of how goods, like the meteoric iron bead, could travel vast distances. It underscores the fact that ancient trade was not just about survival. It was about the exchange of ideas, technologies, and cultures. This interconnectedness laid the groundwork for the civilizations we know today. The human spirit of exploration. The story of the 5,000-year-old bead is more than just a tale of trade. It's a testament to the human spirit of exploration and innovation. Imagine the challenges faced by ancient traders, navigating uncharted waters, crossing treacherous deserts, and dealing with language barriers. Yet they persevered, driven by curiosity and the desire for connection. One such example is the Phoenicians, renowned as the great mariners of the ancient world. These seafaring people, based in what is now modern-day Lebanon, established trade routes across the Mediterranean and beyond. They introduced the alphabet to new cultures and facilitated the exchange of goods ranging from purple dye to silver. The Phoenicians' legacy lives on in the languages we speak and the trade systems we rely on today. Similarly, the ancient Silk Road, which connected China to the Mediterranean, was more than a trade route. It was a conduit for cultural exchange. Along its path, ideas like Buddhism traveled from India to China, while Chinese silk made its way to Rome. These routes demonstrate that trade has always been about more than just material goods. It's about the sharing of knowledge, beliefs, and innovations. Lessons for today. The story of the meteoric iron bead holds valuable lessons for the modern world. In an era often defined by division, it reminds us of humanity's long history of interconnectedness. Ancient trade networks were built on collaboration and mutual benefit, proving that people from different cultures could work together to achieve shared goals. Moreover, the bead's journey highlights the importance of valuing diversity. Each culture along its path added something unique to its story, enriching its significance. In the same way, our modern world thrives on the exchange of diverse ideas, perspectives, and experiences. Finally, the story inspires us to appreciate the ingenuity and resilience of our ancestors. Long before modern technology, they found ways to overcome immense challenges and connect with one another. Their achievements serve as a reminder of what we can accomplish when we work together. Conclusion: the 5,000-year-old meteoric iron bead is more than just an artifact. It's a symbol of humanity's enduring spirit of connection and exploration. From its cosmic origins to its journey across continents, the bead tells a story of ancient trade networks that link the world in ways we are only beginning to understand. It challenges us to look beyond our differences and recognize the shared history that unites us all. As we marvel at this tiny bead, we are reminded that the threads of globalization were woven long before the modern era. And in those threads, we find a story not just of trade, but of the boundless potential of the human spirit. Let this ancient artifact inspire us to build a future that honors our interconnected past, celebrating the ingenuity and unity that define us as a species.